guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing Melodious. Very cool archetype. I've always thought it had rogue potential. I always thought it was a cool little rogue, and we did get some quality of life support. Now it's a hand trap. We got this hand trap that scored the Melodious Diva during damage calculation either player's turn. If a Melodious monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you send this card from your hand to the graveyard, a la hand trap. Change the opponent's monster attack and defense to 0 until the end of this turn. That is a very crippling hand trap. Very cool monster. Great bit of support, and the best part is we get it as a drop from a legendary duelist at the gate, so even better. And then we got new box support in Bloom Diva, Melodious Choir. It does take our Maestra, so you do have to get Shaberta out first, and then we could get Choir. I guess it could be, it's gotta be Maestra. So what does she do? Can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, so super sticky. Also, you take no battle damage involving this card. It only has 1,000 attack. So what does it even do? If this card battles a special summon monster after damage calculation, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the difference of the original attack of that monster in this card. So it's only 1,000 attack, and if you do, destroy that opponent's monster. So great instance of removal, great instance of clogging up the field. Very cool little monster. Just takes a couple fusions to get there. Of course, you can still do it pretty easily because Maestra only takes 2 Melodious monsters. Super easy to fusion. Even with our songstress, she can do it herself. You bring her out with solo, you're good to go. All these gals get to special summon. Super easy. Like I said, this is a hand trap. And that's pretty much it, guys. We're using Cosmic Cyclone and some back row hate with still Master of Fusion. This is virtually the skill it's always been used for this, and it'll probably stay the best one. I think Zuzu even gets a Master of Fusion of her own. But the only card this deck's missing that I'm definitely going to add is the last level up reward. I forget what it's called. It's a spell card, though. You could it's just a 1-card spell card. You could just straight up fusion out one of your fusions. Very cool card. It's just the last level up reward of Zuzu. I'm not quite there. We'll get there. I did get the 3 divas, though. You guys want the divas. Those hand traps are crippling. Don't worry if you only have 1 bloom. That's perfectly fine. It's the divas you want to farm, guys. Very cool archetype. Still just rogue. Wouldn't call it tiered or anything just yet. Still pretty cool. Still got a level 4 Xyz hiding in there, Malevolent Sin. I like this archetype, so I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Blair. We're going second. She's full Blair, too. So we have a 2 solo, Cosmic Cyclone, and a score. So pretty random hand. We do have a target for that Cosmic Cyclone, though. We top deck a Sonata, which is pretty good. We're facing Lunalights. So we're going to bring out Soprano. We're going to bring out Sonata. That's our Maestra. We have our Diva still. Boom, we hit a Butterfly. He's going to pass his turn. We get another Sonata. That's perfect because that buffs us up. We hit him for 1,700. Then he has to use his Kuribo to stop us. Now here he goes. He's trying to do a White Rabbit, but we're going to say no thank you. We'll banish that Butterfly for you. Now he's going Lunalight Fusion. He's got a Saber Dancer, guys. He's got a Crimson Fox, my poor girl. He's gonna attack charge. This guy's flexing. Didn't even need the attack charge. He's just showing me. And he gets hit with a Diva, guys. Gets hit with the Diva. Now, Master of Fusion. We already used Cosmic Cyclone. We get rid of Solo. That's a Poly. Guess what? That's a Bloom. Bloom's going to be able to get rid of this boy. I accidentally changed her to defense position. Bloom destroys her. We could have swung and won with Sonata that turn, obviously. Bloom getting over a huge Saber Dancer by little old Bloom. Swinging to a Martin. Kind of knew that was coming. But eventually we're gonna get through this boy. We keep top decking some back row hate, which is pretty annoying. But we will eventually get over this boy. We do it with another Sonata here, as the 500 does stack. So 2200, then 2 instances of lethal. He spares it, wants it from the bloom. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going first. Still using our Benki sleeve here. This boy's at 25 cards. We got our hand trap. We got the diva. That's what we want. We're gonna start with solo. The songstress. We get a special summon Sonata. We got score, waiting, and a mystical space typhoon. He's going maiden. We're gonna hit his back row. It was Regeki break, so he's not too happy about that. We get another movement. We're gonna bluff it just to get his plays a little different. Now he's gonna bring out a blue eyes after we swing into his maiden. That's perfectly fine because we have our diva. We want him to swing into it. And this poor boy is gonna swing into it with his own Spirit Dragon. We could just beat him with our own Maestro. We get to banish a Blue Eyes and a Stone of Ancient before it does anything. And we destroy his Spirit Dragon without using our hand trap. We top deck a Cosmic Cyclone. We get rid of a Ultimate Providence. Very good. Now he's gonna set another monster. Probably a Stone of Ancient. We got our Mystical Space Typhoon. It was a Stone of Legend of all things. He's got another Spirit of White. Or sorry, Blue Eyes. Now he's got Charge the Light Brigade out of nowhere. Searches a Rico. He's got a Stone of Legend. We get another solo. We don't want that. We're not going to swing at that Rico. He brings the Rico out to kill the Mystical Space Typhoon. He could have just killed the monster. Now he's going Spirit of White to banish our other back row. Now he's going Ultimate Dragons. All of this just for the poor boy can run into a hand trap. It's going to be devastating for him. So he's going Twin Burst. And boom, there's a hand trap. We are still going to get banished. But he takes 3,000 damage to do it. Tries to finish this off with Spirit of White. Obviously falls just short. We have solo movement. So let's say we didn't top deck this monster. We would still have our Maestro. We would still have lethal over this 2500 monster, but let's pretend it's just the Twin Burst. How would we have lethal? We would special summon our Songstress since we top deck Cannon. That lets us add Diva back to our hand, and there's no restriction on her skill. We're still going to be able to use this Diva skill to dunk on whatever monster we want. We get to banish all of his Blue Eyes and an alternative dragon. Like I said, we had the 500 lethal, but pretend we needed 3k lethal, and we still had it. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a My Valentine. We're going second. He's on a 2-win streak, but we're about to pop that. He's even got My on his mat. We got a Cosmic Cyclone. He's got a Harpy Lady swooping in. Elegant Egotist right off the bat. Boom. Cyber / Harpy Lady and a back row to boot. Too bad we already have Cosmic Cyclone, and we have one of each of our monsters, which makes for a really good hand. We could even go into a Malevolent Sin with this hand. There is no summoning restriction, but we don't need to do that because we have our score in hand, which means we're going for big damage with Maestro. We're gonna banish all his Harpy Ladies and his Elegant Egotist. He's gonna get super fat 3500. Diva's gonna make him super tiny, and then Soprano finishes it off with the lethal. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Silvio. Going second. He's got Dark Magician Girl, I think, on his sleeve. He's got an extra Pendulum Zone for himself. He's got everything popping off. We're gonna set 2. Now we've got a Mystical Space Typhoon, so we see Yosenju's. He tried to use a secret move, but we stopped him. We go with our solo, special summon Cannon, special summon Sonata. We're just gonna swing like this. Going with Oyam. Good thing about Sonata, Oyam will only protect against your original attack, and none of us are original attack, so he'll only be 1400 while we are 1900. He uses that to search Maga, pretty bold search, honestly, but it does pay off for him. We hit him for a good amount of life points. But yeah, super bold to have searched that monster, but it does pay off with this comma 1. That's gonna be the Maga. He's gonna be able to special summon. I thought he'd special summon the big monster, but he goes for a little Isna. Isna gives him a draw, Kodam, gives him another normal summon. Then he goes with an Xyz into the Tiger King. That's gonna give him a search and Tenki. He's gonna be able to play that Tenki. This is all just for another search. You could have just searched comma 2, but then I guess he wouldn't have had a 2200 monster. I don't know. He's negating all our effects. But we have another Soprano, so we'll be able to bring the Soprano out. Obviously special summon the Sonata, even though we don't really need to. That Sonata, or that Soprano is negated, but my other Soprano was just fine. He scoops before we could do it though. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Pegasus. We're going second. Poor boy is trying to get the rank up. Showing life point boost. We got some Cosmic Cyclones. We have a little Diva. He's gonna set 3 back row to monsters, whole hand. So we're gonna gladly use our 2 Cosmic Cyclones. We hit a Cosmic Cyclone, that's pretty much life. Then we hit a Spiked Shield with Chain, which made me iffy about swinging into this monster. He's in defense position, he can't be destroyed, but guess what? He tries to swing with his 1800 monster. He gets hit by the Diva, guys. Or it's Score, they're all Divas, I guess. We hit another back row as another shield defense position trickery. So he was pretty much ruined by deviating from his own strategy and swinging in to our Score. We go with Sonata and Cannon, more than lethal. He's gonna Gravity Lash us though. But like I said, we still have another Score, so there's really nothing he can do. As he scoops, Score is a good card, guys. Bloom is a good card. What this deck was already doing was pretty cool. Master Fusion tops it off with consistency. You're hitting back row. It's okay. It's definitely rogue tiered. It's fun if you like it. Can't wait to try that new spell card. That I'm sure will make a difference. We'll just drop 1 Mystical Space Typhoon. Really go from there. Should be fun. You're definitely going to see this archetype around, like Lunalights or something like that. Score is great and free to play, so really just dig for the rest of this archetype. If you're down, it's not bad, guys. So I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.